So I'm going to give my thoughts on Miss Peregrine's Home for Peculiar Children, the movie. This is obviously the cover for the book, which I didn't even know was a book. I thought it was an original idea, but then again, I was like, oh, this sounds like a book, doesn't it? It turns out, yeah, it is a book, which I understand that the book's really good, and I may actually try to find it before seeing the movie. But yeah, so this is the new Tim Burton film coming out this year, and yeah, let's talk about this. So, Miss Peregrine's Home for Peculiar Children. Now, the movie apparently centers around a young boy who is known as Jacob, I believe, and he is apparently he's brought to this school to be the protector. He's claimed by the teacher, Miss Peregrine, who's played by Eva Green, who honestly she's probably the best thing in this trailer. Apparently, there is going to be other actors in here. We have Asa Butterfield as a Jacob, who I actually like his performance. He's actually done some cool stuff, and he's going to be Nightcrawler this year in X-Men. We do have like Terrence Stamp in here, but we didn't see them in the trailer. I'm guessing they're playing like kind of like Force Awakens roles, where they're just in there, you know. So, yeah, this movie is more or less about this kid discovering a school run by this woman, Miss Peregrine, who's home to peculiar children, people with certain abilities. And they're hated by the rest of humanity and have to hide inside this mansion and learn to control their powers to live out in a peaceful life out in society. Huh. You know, that premise does sound really familiar. It sounds so peculiar, I just can't put my finger on it. Where have I heard that before? You're welcome. You're welcome, everyone. But no, this is X-Men. This is X-Men with with supernatural powers. And I know I made that joke. I know everyone and their mothers made that joke. But here's the thing. There is no problem I have no problem with this, honestly. Because as I've said multiple times before, every story has been told. Every story you could think of. It's been told in variations. It's how you tell the story. And there's really nothing wrong with having some inspiration to X-Men. Hell, this actually sounds, now that I think about it, it's more kind of like, it has a little bit of like Doom Patrol in here. It actually feels a little more like the Doom Patrol, really. Because the powers are apparently, they're not born with them. They're born with them. I think, from what I understand from the book, they're born with them and some of them are given the powers. Alright. Interested to see how that's going to go. But yeah, the school is falling under attack by creatures called Hollows, and unfortunately, Jacob can't use Bankai, so he's got to use a fucking crossbow to fight these creatures. I just made a Bleach joke for the first time ever. When I saw these creatures were called Hollows, and one of them does seriously look like one of the Hollows from the earlier seasons of Bleach, which I actually stopped watching after a little while after it, because I was just kind of like, Bleach isn't for me. If you like Bleach, that's totally fine. I just couldn't get into it. But no, when they called it the creatures Hollows, I was literally like, yeah, I can't help but think of Bleach. But no, I do think this is a cool idea. I do want to kind of see it, because, look, Tim Burton's very hit and miss with me. He's done stuff that I've liked and done stuff that I absolutely fucking hate. There is some stuff he's done that I'm just like, I just do not care. Like, the Alice in Wonderland movie. Did not care for it. I have a love-hate thing with Batman and Batman Returns. With his two Batman films. I really just have a love-hate thing with them. Nightmare Before Christmas, that was more Henry Selick who directed it. Tim Burton, I know he gets credited a lot. He made the poem and produced it, but technically speaking, he wasn't the director behind that film. Henry Selick was. I hope I'm saying that last name right. and he's currently doing another stop motion film that I'm actually really excited to see, called Kubo of the Two Strings. So I really like Japanese mythology done from the guy who did Nightmare Before Christmas. Fuck yeah. But no, I think this is an interesting idea. There's not much else I can go on other than really it's interesting form, and you've got a really good cast. I mean, Eva Green, god damn, is that woman not only like beautiful, but like she's talented, beautiful. She's talented, and seriously, I can Column, I know you're watching this video. So I am, a certain friend of mine has a huge, an unhealthy crush with Eva Green. So I know he's watching this right now. So yeah, I know why you like her. She's an amazing actress, and she's probably one of the reasons why I'm going to go watch this. And Asa Butterfield and Samuel Jackson, as well as Terrence Stamp. I'm going to really enjoy this. Apparently also Judi Dench is in this movie. I'm looking at the list. Rupert Everett too, and Chris O'Dowd? What? They're in here? Allison Janney too? When's the last time Allison Janney had any work? Holy shit! Oh man, seriously, one thing you can always count on for Tim Burton is that he always gives you some really interesting cast members to play, to really play with in these films. If he had Molly Ringwald in this movie, I'd have shit a brick. But anyway, no. All I can say other than I'm interested. Could be good, could suck. I mean, I always keep my mind open for these films, and I'm gonna try. Unlike with The Martian, where I read the book after the film. I'm gonna try to read the book first and then see the movie if I can get my hands on the book. Also, apparently, this movie only has already got a movie deal for certain number, and I feel bad for the author because the author's only done one other book, and there's supposed to be another one on the way. So, if this does good in the box office, which I have a projection it will, because Tim Burton's got that certain following to him, I would imagine, yeah, the next movie's going to come out, and the author's going to feel pressured to throw out the next sequel after the other one. So that may hinder the author's creative, because that's happened before when something gets good and then the author feels pressured to write more and the quality is not as good. We've seen that before, haven't we? But no, I do want to give this the benefit of the doubt, and yeah, so you guys tell me, what do you guys think of Miss Peregrine's Home for Peculiar Children? Do you guys like the idea? Do you guys hate the idea? Do you guys want to see the movie? And have you guys read the book, and is it something I should check out? Anyway, just comment below, let me know, and once again, hope you all enjoyed this, and I'll see you guys later.